Good morning, everybody. Do you remember how yesterday we left the sleeping bag outside so it could dry off? That seems like it was a bad call. I am still getting used to this camera. There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't have to deal with on my GoPro. One of the biggest things is that a lot of this footage here, I can't just take the MP4 file from the camera, drop it in DaVinci Resolve and export it. I have to use their special app to be able to take the video file, process it, do fancy stuff to it, and then I can mess with that, to where it makes my editing process take a lot longer, and I don't think I like that. All of my stuff is a mess right now, but I want to take stock of all of the camping supplies that I've got. Okay, so this is the camping equipment that we've currently got. We've got a mosquito net, we've got gloves, we've got a water filter so we can drink water, take it from a pond, silverware, where'd the pot go? We've got our pots and pans. Now, I believe this straw is supposed to be able to screw onto regular bottles. Yes, perfect, like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up like a water bottle or like a empty Coke can with the water from a stream. And I'll take this, I'll be able to turn it upside down, and I'll pour it into my pot to boil it. I'm just hoping that I'm able to keep finding all of the holes in this thing and then patch them on the road. I am looking online. It looks like the bike is out for delivery, so we will be able to pick that up today. What I don't have right now is a way to attach all of my stuff to the new bike. The old bike, it had all of these like carabiners. It had my tent carrying contraption. Let's go get that bike. Now, I know that I'm not gonna be able to carry all of this stuff with me everywhere we go, so I think I do wanna find a place to hide it for the day. Hi, puppy. No, thank you. I think the bike should be delivered now, but I want to find a place to hide this first. Honestly, I really don't know how I feel about this camera, but I don't think I like it, and I'm considering sending it back. The camera itself is fine, but the extra work it takes to edit the footage is not something I think I can do every day. I'm just gonna leave this stuff here while we go get breakfast. Damn it, they're out of all of the good stuff. Ooh. No, honestly, the video quality from this camera might be better, and you guys are like, oh, but the video quality is so good. The problem with having the editing take so long means I'm disincentivized to have really long vlogs, to have 30-minute vlogs, because it'll make the editing time take like all day. You guys don't ever get to see that part. You don't ever see me actually having to edit these videos. With my GoPro, it'll probably take me anywhere from 2 to 3 hours every single day just editing the footage. With this camera, I imagine it'll take maybe 6 or 7 hours. The package has not been delivered yet, so we just gotta wait around until it does. Hello, can I get a cappuccino? Thank you. Okay, I edited yesterday's video, the first footage that I actually filmed with this camera, and I won't lie, this is really rough. I'm disappointed with it. I'm going to try to do better. I noticed that the colors are off, so I changed the filter that I'm using on this, so hopefully I get better colors. I know that technically I could go in here and I could do like color grading. I could actually make the colors look better, but that just increases the amount of time it takes to edit these videos. I need to get everything done the first time and then just throw them in here, render it, and pop the videos out. I'm sure a lot of my problems with this camera come from just the fact that I've been using a GoPro for so long. I'm sure I can learn how to make this camera work. Old dogs, new tricks sort of thing. I did leave my tent out here, so I should probably go pick that up. It's raining again. Fucking hell. My sleeping bag is gonna be soaked. God damn it, I'm stupid. Okay, so check this out. One of the problems that I had with my GoPro is that it's massive, and sticking it in your pocket ends up being like a hassle. Like you have to like reach in there, you have to like pull it out. But because I've got this magnetic thing, and this is magnetic, I can just like, obviously this looks stupid, but now I can just easily pull it off my chest and put it back on. It's like I have an extra pocket that's like easily accessible. I think I can also put this, oh shit. Everything's fucking magnetic. Cool. Yeah, it's wet. God damn it, I'm sorry, tent. I do like the way that the selfie vlogs look in this camera. I feel like they've got more color, they've got more detail than my GoPro did. It looks like the delivery van is in the next town over, so we're just gonna chill here. No, I'm certain my sleeping bag is soaked again, which means we're probably not gonna be able to sleep in the sleeping bag tonight. God damn it. We have a lot of stuff still on the bike in that bush. I'm not sure if the bike is still there. Like, over 500,000 people have seen my video on TikTok, so I'm sure somebody recognized that area. They went up there and they went and they picked that bike apart. If the bike is still there, once we get the bike today, we'll put it together, we'll assemble it, we'll ride out, and we'll go pick everything off of the old bike that we can, if it's still there, of course. Oh, there we go. There's the notification. I'm just gonna leave the laptop there. Okay, never mind. The bike comes in a massive box. I'm not gonna be able to bring the box all the way back here to the hotel, so I'm gonna bring the laptop with me. It will probably take me upwards of an hour to actually get the bike assembled, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna start assembling the bike on like a public sidewalk. I don't really have an option. It looks like our bike is getting delivered to the same place that our packages were. This spot. I wonder if they'll let me use their parking lot to assemble my bike. I have another package. Big one, yes. Got a little hand hole. I can probably work with this. Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you. Yes. Trying to figure out where we can go to assemble this. I can just tell that today is going to be rough. It's going to sit there until I find a spot. It's not my spot, but I think I'm going to commandeer it for a sec. Now, the company that sent me this, Engwe, the condition for them sending me a new bike was that I had to let you guys know that the reason the last bike broke was because I hit a pole. It was my fault, not theirs. That was a condition. Which is fair. Running into things tends to break stuff. New idea. We're gonna go with pushing instead of pulling. I don't have a knife or scissors. Yes, I do. I do have a knife. I have my camping knife. There we go, knife. Then the bike can sort of hold itself up, and we'll use this as a trash can. And make sure there's not anything important in here. We gotta get our box of tools. I think this is the charger as well. Put that over here. We'll take all of the foam and trash and put that in the box. Oh, hey, look at this. It looks like it's got both batteries already installed. I had to do this myself on the last bike. I don't need to solder anything. That's actually really helpful. I was imagining I would have to do some really ghetto types of work on the wires. Look at me doing an unboxing video. I'm basically a tech YouTuber. I love being able to just throw this on my chest when I'm not having it in my hand. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. The amount of work that I have to do is really minimal. I just have to stick the tire on, stick the pedals, and stick the kickstand. Okay, take the handlebars, put the handlebars. I think this is the contraption that we use to stick the handlebars in. Handlebars go like that. There's a lot of people commenting on yesterday's video about how the quality of this camera is so much worse than the quality of the last camera. And I want to point out, when I first switched from using my cell phone to using the GoPro, super similar situation. I did not know how to use the GoPros properly, and so the footage was trash. Hopefully I just get better with this camera. Yeah, so they gave us a dual battery bike, but I'm pretty sure they only gave us one charger. So if you were to completely drain the battery using this one charger, it would take like 13 hours to completely charge the bike. So I really hope that my other chargers are there with the other bike, because this would be painful if I have to use this one. This one is a really slow one, yeah. 2 amps output, yep, very, very slow. I am a little bit worried that whoever owns this property is gonna try to kick me off, so I want to make this as fast as possible, to where at least I can like ride off with the bike and continue assembling it with whatever I've already got there, which means I need to get the this attached, and I need to get the wheel attached. And then I can do everything else anywhere. Next up, the kickstand. Yeah, see, check this out. Wait. Oh no. My bike, it's not sticking. I guess the bike is made out of aluminum rather than iron. The camera sticks to my brake rotor, but that was like 70% of the reason I got this camera is because I was hoping I could just like stick it to my bike and have it work. Well, okay, I guess parts of it are made out of steel. There we go, got the kickstand set up. Let's go get this wheel attached. Okay, well, it looks like this part is made out of steel because I can take my camera, I can stick it like that. So I guess it's not all a loss. Screw the pedals in, the other side. That's still spinning from when I spun it earlier, damn. Last thing we gotta do is stick the headlights on. Oh, and the fender. There you go. And then to put the fender on, I think we just slide this guy through here, like that. Okay, there we go. Let's turn it on. I'm pretty sure all of the electronic stuff is the same as the last bike. Actually, no, one thing that I noticed is different. Rather than having the entire hand be a throttle, now it's only got the thumb throttle. Next, I'm gonna attach this so I can actually stick my camera on the bike. I had my last one right here, so I guess I'll do the same thing with this camera. There we go, this is my new camera mount. What you do is you just take it, slap it on there, and then to take it off, it's just like that, super easy. And then I can just put the camera in like this, and when I want to take it out, we're good to go. Magnets are fucking great. And of course, I've got the flip up screen right there, so I can see myself while I'm doing this. I guess the only thing to do now is take this for a ride and make sure it works. The motor feels much weaker. I'm gonna go in the settings and see if there's stuff that I can like change. Yeah, see, I'm twisting it and it's not kicking in the gear. Now it's kicking in. Now it's not. Yeah, I think it needs you to pedal before the throttle will kick in. Let's look at the manual and see if we can change that back to like a more American setting. So I noticed that some of the problems with the last bike are still here. Like, I'm turning my headlights on and off, but the headlight indicator doesn't actually work. I do not think that is a setting I can change. We're gonna go take this on a test run, make sure everything works. Regardless of whether or not I can go fast, it's much better than hiking, so. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think they turned the throttle off entirely. I don't think this works at all. Wait a minute, I found somebody on Reddit who is trying to do exactly the same thing. Unlock the speed and throttle on the Engwe M20 24 EU model. Okay, we gotta go to the menu, plus minus, go to hidden menu, plus minus again. Apparently there's a hidden menu. Yep, I think we got it unlocked. Let's try it. Hey, the throttle works again. Good shit. And if I want to change it back because like a cop stops me and they want to check my bike, I can easily just revert that and make it street legal again. Look at that. Now the tires are not inflated and I do not have an air pump. So, okay, the bike problem is solved. Now we've got to solve the stuff problem. I don't have the rack. I don't have any of my stuff that I would typically use to attach my... I can wear the backpack when we ride, the tent and the chair. I need to assume that the bike that we have in the bush just isn't there anymore. The cops took it away or somebody stole it or something, and that this is just all we've got to work with. And then we'll go back there and check it and maybe we'll be surprised, but I need to assume the worst. Let me see here. I do have carabiners, so I still can like clip this to the back. I'm gonna use these buckles that are built into the bag. I think I'm gonna try to buckle this around the... Okay, that didn't work. Let me try strapping this to the front frame by my handlebars. It's not a permanent solution, but it'll work for now. Next up, chair. Okay, I clipped that to the frame with some carabiners. I am going to keep this battery charger until we find the old bike, because it is possible that this is the only charger we have. If this is the only charger we have, we cannot do that whole charge in McDonald's thing, because this will take 12 plus hours. we will need to sleep in hotels every night. Oh, fuck, I just got all of this camping stuff. And I've got the slowest charger imaginable. Here we go. It's not great, but remember, whatever problems this setup has, it is significantly better than trying to walk there. We still need to get the sleeping bag. That's still hanging up in a tree, probably soaking wet. But then we can go check the corpse of the other bike. See, you guys actually get a POV shot where I've got both hands on the steering wheel. That's kind of rare. Okay, I don't like this. Every time I like turn my steering wheel, my little pots bang. So I want to fix this. Also, I noticed that the battery in this and the battery in the camera, they're both dying pretty quickly. It's 3 p.m. right now, and I probably need to stop and charge these. Where are we gonna, maybe right here? No, I don't want it to get eaten by the wheel. That's something I'm worried about, is that as I ride, anything that's dangling right here will just get friction burned out by the wheel. So, okay, there we go. Let's go get this sleeping bag and continue the trip. I actually really like this whole tent on my handlebars. That's a great idea. I don't know why I've never used that for storage before, but that works well. Okay, sleeping bag. I don't know where I'm gonna put the sleeping bag on the bike. That's another thing we'll have to figure out later. God, I hope it's not soaking wet. Really, maybe the leaves protected it from the rain a little bit. It was dangling down, so maybe the rain just like dripped off of it and didn't get absorbed. That'd be cool. Sleeping bag is still there. It does not look dry though. Oh, hey, it actually kind of is. It's not sopping wet, it's not perfectly dry, but it's in much better condition than I was worried it would be in. God, this camera is great. Because it's so light, I'm able to put it on things that my other camera would not be able to go on. You guys are on a very small branch right now. The camera also fits in my mouth much easier. A lot of the times when I was using my GoPro and you saw both hands in the shot, that was because the GoPro was in my mouth. But I had to get my mouth around it. Here, I can just... I could not do that with the GoPro. I don't think it's touching the wheel, but I gotta be careful. Yeah, completely even independent of that magnetic chest strap, the fact that I can have that in my mouth is game changing. Fuck, I just realized I don't have a phone holder. My last phone holder probably broke in the crash, which means I don't have navigation to be able to get to where my last bike was. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna need to rig up some kind of contraption to hold an extra battery here, just so I can keep this thing charged, because this is already dying. It can't charge the Go 3 anymore. Okay, current location, take me to Bingen, Germany. Actually, wait a minute. The battery pack right here, this is different from my battery that I typically have in this seat. This one has a USB port. I think I can just take a USB and charge it like that. Technically, it would mean that the range of my bike goes down, but the energy consumption of this camera is basically insignificant, so definitely worthwhile if that works. I won't lie, I am a tad worried. The last time I tried this with one of these Engwe batteries, it melted my cable. But I'll give it another go. Like, I'm not even kidding. I pulled the cable out and the rubber around the USB port was like melting around it because it got so hot. Why did it get so hot? I don't know, but it did. Plug one end in the battery right there. And we can take this and we can plug it in there. As for the phone situation, I basically just need something that'll hold my phone there. I'm sure I have like a string or something. And then I'm just gonna fucking tie my phone to the handlebars. Okay, here we go. It is unimaginably ghetto, but it is sufficient for us to be able to get where we need to go. All I need is a general idea of when I'm supposed to be turning. One thing I don't have anymore is my rear view mirror, so I'm using my camera to see behind me. I'm just terrified that my phone is gonna fall out on the highway and get crushed by a car coming behind me. So guess what? My batteries are not fully charged. I'm not sure if we'll make it.
Take the next slight right.
It's also cool because I can see what I'm filming from that screen right there, even while it's in my mouth.
Now take a slight right. Then in 650 feet turn right onto Van.
Once we get there, assuming that everything hasn't been touched, we have two batteries that we could potentially steal. One of them is a completely different type of battery, and if we want to use it on this bike, it would require soldering. But the other type is perfectly valid.
Now keep right.
So one thing I'm noticing with the speed hack that I did, it's basically just complete full throttle all the time. Before, I could set it to where like my first pedal assist only goes up to 10 miles an hour, then 12, then 13, then 18, whatever. I could step this up gradually. Here, with whatever I just did, everything is just full speed all the time. As soon as I twist this, it tries going just balls to the wall. I don't like that.
Next, go straight.
I'm fucking pissed. I literally didn't even do anything, and it's already squeaking again. Didn't fucking do any. Why are you being a little bitch? So I'm pretty sure we'll actually run into the bush with the bike in it along here in a couple of miles at least. I'm also curious how the audio quality sounds when I'm in the wind. Oh, I see ducks. On the ground for. I'm gonna see if I can play with one. Come here, duck. Oh, he's hissing. These aren't mean ducks, are they? Canadian geese are the mean ones. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play with them. I'm glad this is holding up. That might have broken on my original bike too, so I might need to buy a new phone holder. Yeah, it's just dangerous how fast this bike can go. The other bike could go just as fast, but I had to be very intentional about putting it on the fastest speed. This one, it'll just do it. No, you want to see something wild? We are on nice flat roads right here, but you see those? I guess there's trees in the way. There's like, come out here so I can show you. You see those mountains up there? Or I guess big hills. You see those big hills up there? That's where we hiked the first time. Is over that shit.
In 350 feet, go straight and continue on Museumstrasse. Then in 650 feet, go straight. In 140 feet, go straight. Then in 300 feet, go straight. Continue on Mainzerstrasse for 1 mile.
Problem. I just realized I'm not wearing a backpack and I don't remember where I put it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even know how it's possible to forget something like that, but I did. I am... God damn it, I'm stupid. It's funny, people would always ask me why I don't just carry my backpack on my back like a normal person. Motherfucker. Why is everything fucking falling? How did you... Oh, I guess the knot came undone. Now there's a car coming down the street. God damn it, where the fuck is my backpack? I'm gonna look through the footage to see the last time that I saw myself wearing it. God damn it. Let's see how far back I need to go. Okay, yep, I was looking through the footage. I have not had the backpack for a long time. Fucking woof. Let's see what these batteries can do. Let's see if they can make it. And see if the backpack is still there. Oh my God, my stomach is in knots right now. That's my laptop and my cameras and... Oh my God, my stomach is in knots. Are you fucking kidding me? Hug. Fucking around with this anymore. No slip knots, no fucking nothing. Stay on. So we're basically just backtracking everything we did today. The bike has 1 bar left. And these batteries are smaller than the batteries on my last bike, so that means even less range. The backpack even has my charger, so without the backpack, I can't even charge the bike again. I believe I remember stopping here for a short bit. I don't see my backpack, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where I left my backpack. It could have been stolen, I guess. I'm gonna keep riding. I'm pretty sure I know where I stopped and I dropped it, or where I put it down. Or roughly, it's basically at the start of the fucking trip. If I remember correctly, it should be like right up here. Are you fucking kidding me? I remember I stopped like right here. Oh, there's a note. I can't read it. Yes, thank you. Okay. The person on the window over there told me that this is apparently the house that's got the thing. Hello? Hello? Yes, oh my God, you are fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. How sweet is that? They left a note and the person over there on the window, they told me where to go. Now we can go back to the other bike. Actually, I'm not sure if we can go back to the other bike because I'm not sure if we have the battery capacity. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, without this backpack, I would not be able to charge these batteries up again. Actually, pause, wait. I want to point something out to you guys. I want to point something out. That interaction that I just had with that guy, I was actually able to record that because I had my camera strapped to my chest like this. Normally when I interact with people, I've got like a big GoPro in my hand and they can like see me filming. People think that I've got like social ineptitudes, or they think I'm like autistic because of the way that I interact with people. It's because I've got a camera and I need to like get shots. Like it's just, I need to prioritize getting the footage over talking to the people. But now that I've got this, I can talk to the people and I can get the footage. Like this camera is great. Like a lot of the times when you guys see like YouTubers or people on TV interacting with people, they've got a camera crew behind them. The camera crew can focus on getting the shots and the TV personality can focus on interacting with the people. But because I'm a one-man army, I've got to do both. And at the end of the day, getting the footage is more important than talking to people. So the footage always wins. Oh, actually pause, because I can actually stick this anywhere. I can use this for getting thumbnails too. So there's a metal pole right there. We're just gonna slap this on the pole. And then you can see we got a great shot for a thumbnail. Let me, oh wait, actually no I don't, because the sun and there's kind of shade. I don't know, you get the idea. I can use this for thumbnails at other points in time. And then it just slaps in there. So easy, I love it. Okay, the batteries are flashing. We might not make it back. I know that I have another battery on my old bike, assuming the old bike is still there. I could just go there and swap out one of these, but I'm not sure if the bike is there. Yeah, I'm definitely pedaling now, but my sleeping bag and my tent, they're making this difficult. Let me show you. But that's just what we gotta do. No, what I should have done, when I realized that I was missing my backpack, I was only like a mile away from the bush where the other bike is. I should have just continued on and got the battery from that bike. I would not be in this predicament if I had that battery. My pedal's locked up, I can't pedal anymore. Just a sec. What the fuck is wrong? Did my chain slip? Yes, it did. It's slipped off the... Come on. Ah, fuck. And now it's caught in there. Okay, so this means that the derailleur is not quite aligned properly. Now my hands are gonna be super greasy. Come on, nope. I had it in the lowest gear to help me climb the fucking hill. I feel so fucking stupid. I booked a hotel that was nearby, 60 bucks. And I checked, they only take cash, which means we need to go turn around. We need to go to an ATM machine. God. I'm gonna do something kind of reckless. I'm literally just gonna leave my bike here. It's hard enough to ride on flat ground. Trying to get through the city on this bike is gonna be painful. My legs are killing me. They feel like jello. As much as today has sucked, I'm glad it's been eventful because this will be a good representation of what a typical vlog looks like. So I'll get to experience what editing this footage is like. Not looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure I've got like 300 clips already. Probably, I don't know, 50 gigabytes worth of data. Plus side, none of the banks in Germany that I've been to have charged a transaction fee for using ATM. So at least this is free. Now, grocery stores are about to close in like 30 minutes. So if I go try to check into the hotel, get all that done, by the time I'm in my room, I won't be able to get food. So we should do that now. Just checking that the bike is still there. Yes, okay, we're good. Okay, Google says this is a grocery store called Edeka. Ah, here we are. Oh, yes, yes. I've never seen boxed cans of soda in Europe before. I thought this was like a explicitly American thing. Okay, let's go check into a hotel. Have I mentioned how cool it is that this thing is magnetic? I can just hold my camera up there. Fantastic. Yep, the bike is still there. We're good. Oh, shit. I don't have a back bag to put these in. I don't have a way to carry these with me. I guess I gotta put them in my backpack somewhere. But that is doable. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure I can find space. Big guy first. I think we can put him right there. Yes. And then the small ones, they're just gonna have to fit. Oh! Fucking heavy backpack. Let's go get on a boat. I am fucking pissed. I accidentally changed my camera into photo mode, so I've got a bunch of pictures of me getting on the boat and paying for it. I don't actually have video of me. Fucking pissed. And I thought that I was recording because I can see the live video feed right here in this guy. So like I saw the thing, I saw my hands moving, I thought that it was recording, but no. It was just taking one individual picture and then showing me the feed.
Turn right at Rheinstrasse.
Okay, I've realized there are pros and cons to using this in my hand like I'm doing right now. I can make you guys look at the water while I'm looking at the road.
Rheinstrasse B42.
Is there a train? Is there a train coming, or are we just not allowed through this way? It says, when barrier is closed, use the underpath. My bike cannot use the underpath. Yep, and there the barriers go. Ah, I can't get up this hill because my bike is dead. We're just gonna walk it. Okay, this is a hotel. It's called Park Hotel, but I don't see bike parking. Oh, I take it back. There's bike parking. And it's for big bikes. Funny story. You know what I just realized? My bike lock is on the other bike. I can't lock this bike here. I can take the batteries off and make it less valuable to steal, but I can't lock the bike up. I guess I've just got to trust the good people of whatever this town is called. Well, there's nothing we can do about that situation now. All we can do is just hope it's there tomorrow. Okay, 205. Oh, here we go, right next to the elevator. 205. I will say, this is the first hotel that I've been to that actually provides a fan. That's cool. Okay, now in order to get the batteries off the bike, I need to get the keys. They're currently locked onto the frame. Yes, yes, okay, perfect, here we go. That could have been not great. God damn it, it stands out so much. You can tell that it's like brand new. Let's see if it survives the night. Okay, so I've got two keys. I'm not sure if one is to one battery and one is the other, or if they're both the same. Okay, let me try the other key in this one. No, okay, so both of these keys go to this one battery. Look at that. Somebody sort of low-key locked up their tricycle. Honestly, having the camera be this small makes me want to film more things. Like typically this is not part of the vlog that I film, going and bringing the batteries up into the hotel room to charge them. Typically I will just walk into the hotel room, hard cut, batteries are there and they're charging. But because this camera's so small, it's just always on me, this is easy to film. Like with the GoPro, it's big, it has to fit in my pocket, I have to like hold it out like, this camera's great. I'm still pissed that it ended up going into video or photo mode instead of video mode when I was getting on the ferry. Gotta be more conscientious of that. Still, up until we get the two chargers from my bike, we're only able to charge one of these. And I choose this one. This charges at 2 amp hours. This has 13 amp hours, so 2 times 6 is 12. Yeah, so 6.5 hours for this one and then another 6.5 hours for that one. Okay, I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna start editing this video, and I will let you guys know how long it takes. It is currently 8:30 right now. I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Hey everybody, welcome back. I am filming on the GoPro again because while the camera is in here and I'm importing footage, I can't take it out to film, so you get a little bit of GoPro footage today. You have got to be shitting me. 1 day of vlogging. This has 1 day of vlogging. I used 82 gigabytes of video. This is 128 gigabytes. That means I cannot have more than 1 day's worth of vlogging on this camera before it runs out of space. That doesn't work. I can't use that. I get 1.5 days of vlogging on that camera. What that means is that I either need to lower my resolution or I need to lower my bit rate because filming in that quality just isn't working. Technically, if I lower all of those settings, it will make my editing process faster, so I might need to sacrifice video quality just for storage size. So we're just gonna stay on the GoPro while we go eat some food. Yeah, I like this less, having to have my hand up here, having to film like this. I would eat here, but they only take cash. Actually, it looks like it's gonna rain again. I should take all of my stuff, my sleeping bag, my tent. I should bring it inside so that it doesn't fucking get soaking wet tonight. Yeah, I don't see any places that take cards. Germany is a largely cash-only country. I will get the sleeping bag off the bike. Yeah, it's already starting to get wet. See, and I can't show you guys this process because I can't stick my GoPro on my chest in the same way that I can that other camera. But I got the thing, so. Can I get 1 scoop of mint and 1 scoop of mango? It's funny, I was looking up a list earlier, like a couple of days ago, of the cheapest countries in Europe to visit. And the typical ones show up there like Romania or Bulgaria or whatever. But like, number 13 on the list was Germany. They thought that Germany was a cheap country. I paid $4 for this. I guess we'll just wait to get food until tomorrow when grocery stores are open. It's still chugging through the first step of the editing process. I haven't even started what I typically do. With the GoPro, this would already be done. All of its processing happens in the camera. So just to explain what this is actually doing, what's happening on the computer, the GoPro, it has stabilization to where when you like move your hand, the video stays still. Both of these cameras do, except this camera actually processes that stabilization on the laptop, whereas the GoPro processes it itself. To where the GoPro keeps it stable and then saves a stable video. The Insta360, it will have a super shaky video with a bunch of metadata, and then the computer needs to take that metadata and make it still. That's what's happening right now, is it's de-shaking all of my footage. My laptop is actually so hot from all of this processing, I flipped it up and I put the fan on it. Typically, I only need to do this when I'm mining cryptocurrency. It's been almost 2 hours, that's still processing, it's about 50% done. It's 50% done pre-processing, 50% done just stabilizing the footage. I haven't even started editing the video yet. Oh, I'm editing the footage right now and it is tragic. So first off, it took all night for this to pre-process the footage. I woke up this morning and it was still pre-processing. I noticed that a bunch of the footage from yesterday was filmed with the camera to the side like this. This has a feature to where if you film it like this, it's for YouTube. If you turn the camera, it'll film it for TikTok. So a bunch of the clips in this video are just on the side. I think I fixed that because I locked the orientation, but this vlog is basically trash now because of that. And yeah, it's taken like 7 hours to edit this.